turn it down a little bit. Okay. So, context for this run. So I've been playing. I've not been playing SA2 a lot until this summer, where before I left for a trip to Korea, I played for about 10 days, and I got like a lot of 22s, but I came kind of close to getting a PB, but not really. And then what's up, Katie? And then I got back literally yesterday and just like started playing SA2, cuz why not? I've like about a week and a half to try. And then this run happened. It's I really really surprising. But yeah, this CE was like, it was like standard. I didn't fuck up truck section, which is hard. Also, I went for the moonwalk and it actually worked out. I'm like pretty bad at it, but get a 118.1, which is like pretty good for my standards. And then Bigfoot, I just get a 2139. Do the strat. Yeah. It's been over 2 years, actually over 2.5 years, I think, since my last PB, which is kind of crazy. So I get Bird Box Piece 1, and then Mountain Free Piece. I like the execution on this Wild Canyon was pretty shit, but set was good, so I get a 14. But what was I talking about? Yeah, 14 Wild Canyon. How does he do it? Eggman 1 challenge. Pretty difficult if you ask me. Okay, so something that I've noticed is that since I've come back, I became really bad at Prison Lane for some reason. It's like consistently Prison Lane has been like the worst split in the run, like when I do runs. So I did some Prison Lane practice before I started, and it did pay off. I didn't get like a crazy good Prison Lane, but I am doing the ring route, so I get speed shoes, which does increase the standard. Oh wow, I almost fucked that up. Forgot about that. Okay, that ring box room was not great, but it was okay. But yeah, Prison Lane, like, I don't think I've gotten anything. Oh, that's unfortunate. But like my Prison Lanes are, I would say, have been at least 133, 134 on average, which is like quite bad for me. What's up, S-Fan? But this one, this prison lane was just fine. I should get better at it. 130 with speed shoes, so it's basically like a would have been low 132 or something without it. Prison lane is difficult. And so, like, fun fact, this run was like my best pace out of like almost every split starting from here. So it was this run is my best prison lane split. And then it was not my best Metal Harbor split, unfortunately. But after that, it's like my best split time for almost the entire rest of the run. And so Metal Harbor, I don't go for loop easy. I definitely will be implementing that whenever I get back into Hero, which I have absolutely no idea when that will be. But that is something I need to do. Okay, I missed the spring, and that's how they get you. And that costed me the 456, I think. But still, like, sub 5 for me is not that common. It's pretty rare. I would say like low 50X's are pretty common. But like I said, like, this run was really soon after getting back into playing the game. So I just like had absolutely zero faith that the run would get anywhere. One thing that I'm pretty kind of surprised about is like how I was able to manage nerves this run. I think part of it was just that, like, something that helped was that I had no idea what, like, I just hadn't been on pace in so long that I forgot what it felt like. Shadow 1, I managed to not get a 17 this time, so that's a time save over the PB. I've been doing runs mostly without ESG, which I'm not fully sure whether or not I prefer doing runs with or without it. I do like that with ESG you can reset faster, but also I feel like just the run taking longer is nice in some ways. And so Green Forest, I'm actually, okay, so one piece of evidence of showing that I was just like not ready to be on a good pace was I went for the death strat, which I don't think I would normally do. I probably would not normally do on sub 5 Metal Harbor. What's up, Seahawks? Yeah, I need to get better at Green Forest. Get better. But like I should be getting low 1-1X's at least. And yeah, this is also my best Green Forest split by a really big margin. I messed up Air Jordan Is that's Air Jordan, right? Yeah. But it was still my best Green Forest pace by like 3 seconds. But I wasn't taking the run too seriously still. Just because I had not that high of expectations. And so the first half of this run was pretty heavily carried by the knuckle stages. I like almost forgot where I was going, and then I remembered my piece was Pumpkin Family. And yeah, this set is pretty good. I like didn't really mess up the execution anywhere here, other than like I took a kind of weird line to Pumpkin Family. And this is my first sub 7 out of Pumpkin Hill. Like, this is my best, I think from here until King Boom Boo is my best split time. And then from Egg Golem to the end of the run is also my best split time. So Mission Street, I haven't been having much troubles. Actually, I've been like messing up the upgrade a little bit, but managed to avoid that this time around. I think so, at least. Yeah. Got a 21.8. I'm pretty sure. So I get like a 203 Mission Street, and I think like, yeah, I definitely just lost all the time at the end. So that costed me the sub 9 Mission Street. I've been going for the rail hop here. I'm not great at it, but like when I get it, is a nice pause skip. Not much else to mention here. Just Mission Street. Oh, I think I like. Oh yeah, I almost died there, and so I did a pause hover onto the way. I probably didn't need to, but I was just being safe. So something about. Oh, I remember. I like, yeah, accidentally hit the trigger. I do that when that usually happens in tail stages because I'm just like holding the controller way too tightly, and my left index finger ends up pressing the trigger. I'm even doing it here, but yeah. Just Mission Street. Aquatic Mine, I get Skull Pulley piece 1, which is a really sick piece because it like almost guarantees a sub 25 if you don't go up. So I get Ghost Window piece 2. Okay, fun fact. The reason I dug twice there is because I saw the speed shoes, and for some reason I thought that meant that I missed the piece. But yeah, 21. And that guarantees that I have a really good Aquatic Mine split time. My best by almost 8 seconds, I think. and then comes the worst split of the run. If your name is Aura A66, like, maybe don't watch this part. It starts out fine. Do I get a 37? I don't remember. But it's lap 3 where the incident occurs. And actually, funny thing is, the run, I not like the run directly before this run because I reset in CE, but the run. Oh, I did get a 37. Nice. But the run I did earlier, in the session before this one, I also fucked up Route 101. So that's kind of funny. But yeah, huge fan of Aura Route. Also, something I started doing is that I release A here to get a little bit of the downhill. That's probably like known, but I like only started doing that recently. And then, okay, so the run before this, the reason why I messed up, I spin out, was because I went too wide. And this time, I went too inside, which is why I spin out. Which is because I like hit the thing, which is unfortunate. But yeah, that is the. I would say that's the singular biggest mistake of the run, because that costed me like almost 4 seconds, I think. And like all the other time losses are just by small mistakes here and there. But yeah, I got a 217. There's not a great Route 101 time. You know, I used to be pretty bad at Route 101. So 217 used to be like par for the course. But this is no longer the case. I'm a huge fan of the echo effect in Hidden Base. I don't know why. I like don't notice it when I'm actually playing, but I can notice it right now. But Hidden Base, I think there was I do top route. I should probably. I don't know why I haven't fully switched to bottom route yet, to be honest. I maybe would have made it there. But yeah. What's up, KPL? And then yeah, bomb explodes. That loses me like a second, I think. Yeah, I get a 109. Maybe more than, I don't know. That's probably about a second. I miss one of the shots on the door. I would like to get better at doing pauseless hover jumps, because my hidden bases tend to have like around a second of pauses, which is kind of a lot, I think. To get a 141 here, I did this like I think at least 3 times in the run, but I just like sit through the score countdown to like calm down before the next split. How is this tunnel? Oh, it's okay. That was like a 12-4. I don't, something like that. The Pyramid Cave start was fine. The rest of it was where it fell apart. Get a 28-6. Do the upgrade weight. I should. Yeah. I guess I'll just like talk about everything that I'm gonna switch over to. I need to switch over to the task spring skip. Oh, I hit the speed pad here. Unfortunate. Unlucky. Yeah. So, I ended up getting a 128 here. And I would much rather be getting like 124s, 123s. But it could be worse. I think I'm gonna switch to task spring skip, but otherwise keep my strats the same. And then Death Chamber is like, from what I remember, I like fucked up pretty heavily. So, oh shit, yeah, I missed the hint. Oh my gosh, this is painful to watch. I remember I missed box clip here. Yeah. And I just gave up on it. So I think I get the piece at 26 and I die at 29. So that's almost 10 seconds lost there. So you could argue that Death Chamber was actually the worst executed split in the run. Because this, for the RNG I got, I should have done much better than a 49. But the Route 101 spin out was definitely like the singular biggest mistake, I think. Yeah. Got lucky with the core piece 3. Made the Death Chamber not terrible. Oh, I missed the bite. Unlucky. I'm kind of bad at the bite. Oh, I remember I think I hit the ghost a little late. I was a little bit worried I'd get reverse shadowed. Thankfully, it was not the case. Okay, yeah. So because I missed the bite, that was not my best split time out of KBB. I miss 2 super bounces at the start. I think I would argue that I'm good enough at the super bounces that it's overall worth it to just stick to super bounces rather than try to do profit or something, some other strat. Like I don't know. It's definitely more variance, but I think I get sub 30s enough. Yeah, I'm aware that you can get sub 30s. But super balances you can get sub 25, so, you know, think about it. Okay, so for the Fortnite Roblox 3000, I switched to a claw grip so that I can, or not claw, overhand, so that I can try to press cross and square at the same at on the same frame, which I find just makes it more consistent. Yeah, I tried to get with the profit bounce wave, but never got super good at it. I remember I played the end of EE super safe. Oh, I was way out to the left. Yeah. At this point, my heart is racing, so I can like. So I set out through the whole score countdown and the emblem cutscene, trying to calm down. And I even watch a little bit of the cutscene for good luck. Might as well. It and the really cool thing is it doesn't work out, as you'll find out. I think I messed up a little bit on the execution. I don't quite. Oh, I remember. This is good. Yeah, I get sniped. That's funny. I think that was, how much time did that lose me? I don't know. That was kind of a, I think at least a second, right? Am I supposed to go through this hint, by the way? I'm not all that smart. Okay. And then bottom piece 3. Oh wait, yeah, near I was definitely afraid that another one was gonna get me, but thankfully that was not the case. I do get a 46 meteor herd, which was enough. It did like wipe any chances of this run being like a 3x, but that's fine. You can get him next time. Yeah, I'm not sure. Oh yeah, I was also like a little bit worried that I would die to evil water, whatever it's called, evil water drops. If I was like, because that piece is like a little bit weird, right? And then I have a little bit of a meltdown in CG. Okay, so I was not looking at splits at this point, but okay, so here's the meltdown. Could have been worse, honestly, but I lose like 5 seconds there. I know I'm like pretty sure that I could PB still with second try but still, I honestly could not tell you why I skipped the checkpoint. I just did, and thankfully worked out. So, I believe I've gotten to CG on 21 pace about 4 or 5 times, and I've gotten out of it twice. And so, and then I died to Eggman 2 the other time. But this run does not do that. Also on Eggman 2, I was having a little bit of issues with the capsule exploding too early. So I just wait a little bit before I go for it. Dude, I like honestly forgot that bad cam is not standard. But yeah, Eggman 2 goes fine. A little bit slow, but not that big of a deal. Yup, the Dark Pro strat is pretty good. Wait, people do? I feel like Dark Pro strat should just be the standard at this point. Cause like the AI manip is the only other one really, right? Okay, I do the double bounce on the rail for safety. Okay, at this point my thumb is like shaking really hard. And I can like, as you can see, I'm like struggling to hold this angle. Thankfully, I do not have a, what was it, HST 21 or HST 20 moment. And don't die. Okay, so on this final fall, my thumb is, so normally my thumb is like kind of high up on the stick, but because of how hard I'm gripping the controller, it's just like sliding up more and more, and I think by the end of the stage it's almost like I'm holding the stick with my palm, which is kind of funny. I might have actually been holding the stick with my palm. I was a little bit worried that I might have turned too late, but that was fine. I thought about doing the hold up strat on Shadow, and then I didn't. I was pressing the A button a little bit early, a little bit fast, so I end up having to do bounces. But because of that, I get a 15. So, you know, worked out, and I got the 21. Let's go. 2151. 21 is real. There you have it, folks.